Hey guys, this is Yoshi to Time 230. Today we're going to be trying something a little different. Today we're going to be doing some NBA playoff series predictors. I'm not going to be doing game predictors because I think game predictors is a little too hard. A little bit harder than series predictors, so anyways, let's get started. Alright, let's talk about the Jazz and the Grizzlies series. First off, that was a very big shock that the Memphis Grizzlies actually managed to beat the Golden State Warriors. I honestly thought that the Grizzlies were going to lose to the Warriors. But I guess it is what it is. Anyways, the season series, I believe, is going to be the Jazz in 5 games, if not 6. So that is pretty much my season prediction for the Jazz. They have been on a roll lately. All this year, they've been completely on fire. The Grizzlies, you can't count them out, though. They will probably steal a game. But that's just the nature of the NBA. Alright, next up we have the Clippers taking on the Dallas Mavericks. This could be a very tough series. Kawhi and Paul George taking on Luka and Porzingis. This is going to be a tight battle. I'm going to say that right now. This is going to be a tough battle. But I believe this is going to go to 7 games. And I'm going to give the series to the LA Clippers. Here's why. I know the Clippers haven't had the best season. I mean, they got blown out by 50 points at one point in the season. But that was just one game. In a 7-game series, you would probably have to go with Los Angeles on this one. So I believe the Jazz are going to play the Clippers in the second round of the playoffs, with the Clippers winning 7 games. Next up, we have the Denver Nuggets playing against the Portland Trail Blazers. This is also going to be a tough series to decide. I mean, you have Nikola Jokic, the most likely going to be MVP of the regular season, versus Damian Lillard, CJ McCollum, and that Portland Trail Blazers playoff contender squad. This is going to be a very tough one to decide. I mean, Nikola Jokic is there along with Michael Porter Jr. Michael Porter Jr. is actually nice. I'm not going to lie. And Mike Malone is a very good coach for them as well. So, the series is going to be a very tough one to decide. This is also going to go in 7 games. And the winner of this series, I would have to say the Trailblazers for this one. Yeah, first upset of the entire playoffs, to be very honest. I mean, Damian Lillard, CJ McCollum, the Nuggets are going to probably have to defend the 3. But Jamal Murray isn't going to be there. So now they have Monte Morris now. And we haven't seen his true potential yet. They're going to surprise me probably. But who knows what'll happen. Well, look who we have here. The Los Angeles Lakers taking on the Phoenix Suns. Obviously, the Lakers beat the Warriors in the first play-in round. And they earned the right to play the Phoenix Suns. All because of LeBron James hitting that game-winning shot. Which is absolutely insane, to be very honest with you. But, Suns, they are not playing no games. You already know that. Chris Paul, Devin Booker, DeAndre Ayton leading that squad. It's going to be a tough series. But the Lakers, with LeBron James and Anthony Davis, they could be something else. However, I think the coach of the Phoenix Suns, it was like Monty Williams. He's a pretty good coach. This could come down to the wire. But ultimately, I believe the Suns are going to win this one in 7 games. Actually, scratch that. They're going to win in 6 games. Moving on to the East, we have the Philadelphia 76ers playing the Washington Wizards. Obviously, the Wizards beat the Indiana Pacers to get into the 8th seed. But, even with Russell Westbrook and Bradley Beal, I do not believe they're going to be able to beat Joel Embiid, an MVP candidate, Ben Simmons, a Defensive Player of the Year candidate. Honestly, I think Bam Adebayo should be over there instead of him. And a lot of their young core, like Tobias Harris, not young, but like very valuable core. But season series, Philadelphia 76ers are going to win this one in 5 games. Now this is a very interesting series. The Knicks taking on the Atlanta Hawks. Trae Young, Clint Capella, John Collins versus Julius Randle and that young squad, RJ Barrett there. This is going to be a very tough series, to be very quite honest. I think the Hawks are going to win this series in 6 games. I'm not going to lie. This is going to be a very tough series. It could go either way. But I think that the Hawks are going to pull it out in the end. I mean, Trae Young, a deep shooter. There's no question that he's going to be great. He's just a great deep 3 shooter. And I just think they're going to get it done. 2 more series to go. Alright, this one is between the Milwaukee Bucks versus Miami Heat. Obviously, this game 1 has already started already. But it's not too late to make a serious prediction. Giannis Antetokounmpo, Chris Middleton, I think Drew Holiday as well, versus Miami Heat. Jimmy Butler, Tyler Hero, Bam Adebayo, who should have been a Defensive Player of the Year candidate. I mean, seriously. This is going to be a crazy series as well. I honestly think Jimmy Butler will probably do it again. I think the Heat are going to beat the Bucks in 6 games. I feel like they just have the talent. I mean, they got the young talent, and they got a veteran leader. I mean, they just have everything. Lastly, the Nets and the Boston Celtics. Oh boy. This is where people are going to start hating. Nets, I gotta admit, they're a super team now. Kyrie, James Harden, Kevin Durant, Blake Griffin, and LaMarcus Aldridge on the same team. How are you going to stop those guys? Seriously. I mean, even with Tatum and Jaylen Brown, I don't think there's any way y'all are going to stop Kyrie. Nets, they're going to sweep them. I have no words. Boston may sneak a game, but overall, I think the Nets are going to sweep. Anyways, thank y'all so much for watching, and I will see y'all next time. Adios.